Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by CashFly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily Giz Wiz with Mads maddest writer Dick T. Bartolo. This is episode 1102 for Tuesday, June 1st, 2010, The Zip Drive.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Hey, Dick T. Bartolo, Mads maddest writer, and the Giz Wiz 1 day a week, and you'll agree that's plenty. Leo does his own gadget on Turn the Table Tuesday.
Oh, wow, look at this. Hello, Nick. How are you? How are you?
Leo, how you doing?
I am very well, very excited because this Turn the Table Tuesday is going to be a Gadget Warehouse Friday.
Oh, okay.
So I'll see you
well,
then.
You set yourself up good yesterday by saying it was just a block of wood.
Well,
So
I do want to
anything
thank you.
above a block of wood is going to be good.
Thank you for sending me the 2x4, and I
you're
appreciate that. And maybe I'll save it for next week because
Yeah,
this
you
week
might.
I have something that may even be less useful than a block of wood.
A block of wood?
A block of wood. It is a zip drive. Look at that.
Oh, my word. That's right. We talked about that from time to time. You could do...
Well, I got the crap. God only knows. I've got it right here.
What happened to that zip drive?
They're still around.
I mean, the front of that looks like,
Well, nothing's wrong. Oh, there's a zip
for
disk in it.
Not for coffee.
No.
What did you pour in there?
Nothing. It's no coffee. That's just what it looks. You know what I need though, John? And you got it. Is a USB. I don't know. So a friend, a listener, sent us some in the wrapper zip disks. Where is that box, John, that we had? Because I wanted to give her a thank you. Remember, I was saving. I don't know. I was saving it months ago for the show, and then
And it was right here on my desk.
Here.
3 months ago.
3 months. Anyway, whoever you are, thank you. She sent me 5 in the wrapper Fuji zip disks. People who are under 20 won't remember these. They were very popular. What was it? It was the 90s, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were amazing because there were several different varieties of zip drives. The first one was 100 megabytes, right?
That's what this is. This is the original.
Right. Then they
Came out in
with
late 1994 with 100.
And then they came out with, I believe, a 250.
Right. And
Which was-
750 at one point, which nobody used.
No one bought it.
Right.
No one bought it.
Because by then they had CDs, which were faster, and they held 650 or 700
and also, a
megabytes.
zip disk was very expensive. I
Yeah.
think they were almost $10 a piece.
As soon as CD burners came out, these were really obsolete. But the idea at the time was that these were, a floppy disk, which is roughly the same size, only had 1.4 megabytes on it. This had 100 megabytes. So at the time, it seemed like an awful lot.
Yeah, I think it was equaled like 77
Floppies.
floppies. Yeah.
And it was using the Bernoulli principle. So it was actually like a floppy. In fact, it had a little door on it, and it had flexible media in here. But the head, because of the Bernoulli principle, would float up above the drive. So this is I don't know what era this is. This is I think, but let me see. It's a USB zip drive. It was manufactured November 1st, 1999, according to the sticker on the back. But here's what's interesting. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I found this in my garage. It has a disc in it.
So
has
you
a
don't
disc
know
in
what's on it.
No, so I thought this would be kind of fun. I have a USB cable.
Oh, you're a brave man.
And, I didn't have a power supply. I was talking about this on the air the other day, and somebody came by. I was very grateful to him from San Francisco with the right power supply. So I now have everything I need, I believe.
That long-lost Robin Bird interview might exist.
All right. I'm going to have to. Now, this is, I know.
You're brave.
This is for people who have watched this show before, a scary moment, because in order to plug this in, I have to go underneath the desk.
This could be like a Homer Simpson moment where, like, you choking Henry.
Yo, I don't know what's on here. It could be embarrassing. 1999. I was a lot fatter then.
Okay. What Leo doesn't know is that we've substituted the regular zip drive with a zip drive of people at a nude beach.
What? What did you just say? All right. Now, I'm ready to plug this in. This has never before been plugged in. I mean, not since 1999. It's kind of I feel like an archaeologist here.
Yeah.
So let's plug it in. I don't even know if it'll work. Oh, the lights came on.
Okay.
It seems to be accessing the disc. Let's just before we do anything, let's just see if the eject works. It does. There's a disc. Wow. It's a PC disc.
Yep. Not for public view, it says on the front.
Right. May contain nudists. All right. Public nudity. Okay. So now what I don't know, and as I said, I've never tried this before. How much did the iOmega zip drives cost? I know the discs were maybe $15, $16.
They finally got a drive down to $99 toward the end because no one was buying them, but they were pretty expensive.
Oh, this is exciting! Look, it's mounted. Oh, right on the. I put it on a Macintosh. It's mounted. There it is. Zip 100. Look in here. It says click here.exe and Sanyo 6000 .zip. I have no idea what this is. It's probably something. It's unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Do you have to buy special zip drives for Macs? Or you?
Well, this is a Windows. This is a Windows version. Oh, there is a program, a PC program. So I'll have to put this on the PC. I'm not sure if I want to run it. It sounds like a driver. It sounds like a driver, though, right?
Oh,
click here.exe. 4 megabytes, and then some file that's 2 megabytes. That's it. So it works. Dick, let me copy something onto here.
Okay.
I'll just copy. Let me copy that mail theme that we played the other day. Mail.wave. Look at that. That copy just like that. This is exciting. A bicycle bell. Look at that.
I have to buy one of those.
Oh, look at how fast. Let's copy. Oh, here's a good one. I'd like to save this. This is the video of me crowd surfing on Dignation.
Yeah,
I really want to save that. That would really be good. Let me just copy that over to
the zip drive's perfect for that.
Oh, wait a minute. There's not enough free space for the video. Maybe if I erase everything else, there'll be enough. How about this Ford Sync 30-second commercial? There's not enough free space. How about maybe just this image, this picture of the Tunnel Vision album art? It's going to take 40 megabytes. It's going to take a while. We'll be back in an hour.
Right. Well, Dennis is a graphic artist, and he sends stuff up to a company called Metro Creative Graphics.
They don't still use
and he was
zips.
getting like 2 sketches. He used to go up there with piles of zip drives.
Well, if he wants, I've got a pile here, and if
a pile of zip,
I'm ready to get rid of my piles. I'll tell you that right now.
And I'm afraid he's moved on to flash drive.
Did he go to the Orb at any point? Remember the Orb?
No, he did not go to the Orb. Is that going to be another?
It was a lot more. I think it was a gigabyte, wasn't it? This Orb something significant? Of course, now I have here 6 zip disks for a total of 600 megabytes. That's 1 CD or 1/1000th of a USB key. So
I know.
It just finished copying that 40 meg file.
It is just amazing in the past couple of years how this stuff is catapulted into the high numbers of what you can save for pennies.
Oh, it's amazing. So, but this blows me away. This is a working.
That's nice.
It works. I was able to read the data, and I didn't put any drivers on this Mac, so apparently it just works on the
PC,
Mac.
Right? You said it was a PC.
Yeah, it's a PC, but this is a Mac disc. Now, I don't know if I presume it would.
Oh, okay.
So it's a PC disc. So yeah, isn't that exciting? But I mean, the Mac reads PC discs, so that's fine.
Yeah, nice.
I'll tell you how old this is. Look, it says it's IBM formatted.
Oh, that's a riot.
The old days PCs were IBM PCs.
Yes.
Wow. I'm going to keep this because you never know when I might run across other zip disks. I'm a little disappointed that all this contains is some Sanyo driver.
Well, that's about all it could hold.
Well, now
what are you going to do? Overburden it?
Now it holds all the assets of the Tunnelvision show. I'm just going to send this off to Heather Gold and say, "Here's your stuff, and enjoy," because she's been wanting those. And this is, I'm just kidding. But if there were somebody I didn't like, and they wanted some files, I could just put them on this and say, here's your files. I got them right here.
It's amazing. I remember a SanDisk press release when they came out with the first flash drive, and it said, carry 50 of your favorite songs anywhere.
Amazing. 50 whole songs.
25 of your favorite pictures.
Wow.
And it fits in your pocket.
Now, I think these originally, weren't they? They were originally printer port, and then they were SCSI.
Yes.
So this must be a later model, although it is still 100 gigabyte discs. So it's
USB, yeah.
Pretty amazing. Cartridge is around $20. The first zip drive was $200.
And a cartridge was $20 at first?
Yeah. But remember, a hard drive at that time is about 500 megabytes.
You know, you're absolutely right. I forgot.
So it's it's not as bad as it seems. I mean, 100 meg. Now the problem is nowadays I take one picture on my Canon 5D and it's 20 megabytes. I'd get 5 pictures on there.
Well, you need some stitching software with the zip drive. Here's a zip drive with my favorite fifth of my favorite photo.
Oh, well, it's fun to go back in memory lane. I thank you, because normally I like to do a new gadget. In fact,
but that was good. That was very good.
Next week, I hope to be able to do the new Sprint Evo phone. I've held it, and I'm very impressed with it.
Well, the good thing is the pressure's off because you always have the wood to go back on.
I forgot. I've got to do my 2x4 next week. Oh,
no, unless the phone comes in. The 2x4
I don't know.
Is eternal.
That's true.
Here come the letters, the letters. Here come the GizWiz letters now. Here come the Giz. I said the GizWiz letters now.
Yeah. Love those GizWiz letters. This letter from July of 2008.
See, okay.
You know, I'm a little slow getting through the mailbag. It says, I know you guys are really busy today. This is from Paul Watson. He writes, July 11th, 2008. I know you guys are really busy today, but you think you could take a couple of minutes and upload today's Daily Giz Wiz? I'm having withdrawal symptoms because I haven't had my daily Leo Dick fix. Thanks, Paul W. Paul, I'm sure by now.
Yes. I went up this morning, Paul.
I think we got it up. I may be wrong, but I believe...
Oh, it's there. It's there. Was that like 771?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Believe we've got that up right now. And thank you for writing. I'm not kidding. I'm that slow getting the email. But I'll get to your email. We've got some... I never forget when Dane first started here. And...
no one has.
Yes, it was a day that will live in infamy. I was looking for things for him to do. And I said, well, you know, we have... I think Henry helped with this. Oh, yeah, it was. It was Henry, my son. This was several years ago. And Dane found a stack of stuff, like, in the corner. And it was fan mail. And he said, you know, we should probably handle this. I said, yeah, you know, I've been going to the mailbox, and when I get fan mail, I put it in that corner so that I can answer it. And Dane said, well, good.
So this is handwritten
real mail, snail mail.
Wow.
Requests for pictures, thank you notes, love letters, that kind of thing. So Henry wants a little work. This is several years ago. And I say, well, great. Go through these and get him, you know, to open up the envelopes, take the self-addressed stamped envelope, match it up with a picture, and then put it in this pile, and I'll go through them all. And by the end, he was in tears. He said, Dad, this person wrote to you Christmas 1973. He said, I want to give a picture of you to my wife, who is such a sweetheart, and I love her so much. And if you don't get a picture to me, she could leave me. I'm not kidding. It was like Eagle Scout letters from 1997. It was, and ever since, I think Henry lost a little bit of respect for me that day. Ever since, he's kind of said, Dad, you never do anything on time. So, but see, I just got to that email.
Yeah, so you're working your way. Yeah.
We'll get there.
And also, it was hard for you to answer fan mail because Henry was steaming the stamps off the envelope.
He was stealing the self-addressed stamp.
I bought I got stamps from Henry, thousands at a great discount. I said, Henry, where do you get them from? They have no glue on the back. He said, oh, it's a steaming thing. My dad has this great Breville tea kettle.
The tea kettle's perfect for that. Perfect.
It has a steam stamp setting on it. It's great.
It does. 175 degrees, 212 degrees, and steam stamp degrees.
It steam stamps off.
Love that.
Off fan mail.
It's a great thing. Dick, I'm keeping this zip drive. I think this is pretty amazing. That it actually, I had not used this in 10 years, and it worked, and the disc worked. I'm just blown away. You know, it's funny. I still even, now that I look at it, I realize this vinyl sticker that explains how to insert a disc.
Oh, that's great. That is
still
great.
on there. You're supposed to peel this off. It comes right off. So maybe that makes this worth more. Do you think?
Oh, yeah. Instructions. Turn on.
That's literally what it is. There's 2 steps.
No, exactly. Turn on. Stick zip drive indoor.
Who is this for? I want to know. That doesn't know how to do that. Dick, we'll see you tomorrow. It'll be back to the regularly scheduled episodes of our Gadget Podcast.
I'll be here.
DAILY. It's the